shortly.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. I'm now just going to a freedom of information and disclosure. It's an FOI reference number 29237. It was about communication with the Minister's office and animal activists on live sheep trade. In that document, towards the end of it, there's an exchange of text messages between someone who seems to be a ministerial advisor, but happy to know or understand the nature of this communication. The first text, the text is to someone at the RSPCA, obviously. The text says, "Hi," the name's blocked out, "just touching base with all the noise on live sheep overnight." Now, keep in mind this text was 2nd of March, I should have said, 2nd of March, so the day after that article I mentioned. So just touching base with all the noise on live sheep overnight. Will the RSPCA putting out comment? And the RSPCA responds, "Hi, not at this stage. We were hopeful to hear about the consultation process being announced, and then we have some positive comments ready to go." And then the response is, "Thanks, we'll be in touch later today. Read the status of the consultation." I mean, so this seems to indicate, this timeline of events seems to indicate that the Minister, that your office only initiated this consultation based on a quid pro quo with the RSPCA about them putting out positive comments on the end of the live sheep trade.
Well,
that's the record.
That's your characterisation of it, Senator Canavan.
Well,
and you made the point, I think, that the FOI request that you're talking about only sought communication between staff in my office and animal welfare organisations. If that request had sought communication with all stakeholders, including industry representatives, it probably would have provided more text messages and records of conversations as well, because certainly in the lead up to the announcement on, I think you said the 3rd of March, the announcement of the panel, certainly in the lead up to that, my office had quite a lot of interaction with a whole range of stakeholders, from industry groups, exporters, farmers organisations and animal welfare organisations, including to invite them to a briefing that occurred on the morning of the announcement.
The issue here, Minister, it's not the fact that there is communication between your office and us, RSPCA. That would be their job, and I hope they're also similarly on a text message friendly basis with the agricultural industry. That's not the issue here. The issue is that you're presumably, and you haven't denied it, but it sounds like a ministerial advisor in your office asked the RSPCA whether they'd be putting out comments. The RSPCA said no, but we may have some positive comments ready to go when we hear about the consultation process. Your officer then went, "Thanks, we'll be in touch," and then within 24 hours or so, within a cycle of a day, you've announced consultation, seemingly to get positive comment from the animal activist industry.
Well,
was there a quid pro quo?
No,
yeah.
I think you're looking on a grassy knoll that doesn't exist. What I've said to you is that in the days leading up to that announcement on the 3rd of March, my office had extensive discussion and text messages, phone calls, maybe emails with stakeholders across the spectrum on this issue. I haven't got those text messages in front of me, but what it sounds like is that the RSPCA contacted my office. Oh no, sorry. My office asked the RSPCA if they, what was it?
I can read it. We're going to get them tabled, so you will have them. But the first text message in this log and the disclosure, it seems to be from your office, says, "Hi, just touching base with all the noise on live sheep overnight. Will the RSPCA be putting out comment?"
And I'm very confident, based on what was happening around that time, that my office made similar approaches to a range of industry-based organisations about what their plans were media-wise around the issue, especially because it was pretty widely discussed within the industry in the days leading up to it that we were getting close to announcing the panel.